Okay, so let's talk about a strategy for the conversation in the oral exam. This is worth 120 marks to you, and you're going to earn 120 marks within 6 to 8 minutes. Now, I want you to compare that to the essay. The essay on paper 1, you have 1 hour and 55 minutes to earn 100 marks, but in the oral, you can actually earn 120 marks in 6 to 8 minutes. It's a massive, massive point earner, but here's the really, really good news. It's kind of all about you. For the first time in the exams, the tables have turned. I know absolutely nothing, and you know all the answers. So I'm going to talk to you about your family, your hobbies and pastimes, your area, your sports, your holidays that you've been on, or if you've been to the Gaeltacht, what you want to do in college and what you want to do after college. So it's going to be a nice general topic about you, and the 6 to 8 minutes are going to fly by. Now usually I get asked, Michal, what about abstract topics that we're doing in other languages? Maybe like vaping and maybe about climate change and politics. Well, here's the thing. Unless it relates to you, your examiner is probably not going to ask you. For example, if you tell me, Michal, next year I want to go on and I want to do political science in Trinity College, well then what I hear is, Michal, I like politics, let's talk about politics. But if you're not interested in politics, then don't bring it up. Similarly, if you want to go on and do environmental science in UCD next year, and you tell me that, what I hear is, let's talk about climate change, so I'll ask you about that. So at all times, you're telling me what we're going to talk about. And very simply, if you don't want to talk about something, then don't bring it up. Now, what happens if you get onto a topic in the orals where the examiner asks you about something and you're not really interested in that? Then please, please, please tell me. There is nothing worse than trying to drag a topic out where you don't really know an awful lot about. You'll lose marks here for communication. Similarly, if you want me to repeat my question, ask me to repeat my question. You're not going to lose any marks, but you will lose marks if I ask you a question and you don't respond back to what I'm wanting you to ask. So for clarity, always ask me to repeat the question. And if you're not interested in a topic, then just tell me I'm not interested in a topic, but try and give me something else. Now, what we're looking for here is like a performance element. We kind of know that you've learned off the material off by heart. That's kind of the name of the game. Fair enough. But I want you to convince me that this has not been learned off by heart. I want you to kind of convince me that this is just you naturally speaking. So when you are going through the material, make sure that you can give me the material in a very natural and a very fluid manner. Make sure it doesn't come off learned off by heart. Make sure it doesn't come off scripted. Make sure it does not come off like a robot talking to me. Try and add a performance element into it to really hammer home those conversation marks. Now, the 6 to 8 minutes are going to fly by. You will be surprised at how many marks you are going to pick up in this section. So the very best of luck.